Hey guys, Dr. Castillo here again with Spanish Chiropractic Success. I wanted to go over some empowering statements that I use with my Spanish-speaking patients specifically. This would be probably in the category of more table talk. So you've already established contact with the patient. They're past their day one, they're past their day two. They're recurring patients in your office now. And now is the time to build even more rapport, help the patient with their condition, obviously, and empower them, right? I mean, that's why I do what I do as far as chiropractic. I don't know why you do chiropractic, or if you're a chiropractic student, hopefully you've found out why exactly you even want to do chiropractic. But I feel like one of the coolest parts of the patient experience is making them better before they came in that day. So every single day they're improving mentally, spiritually, and physically with the things you do, right? Physically, things that you move or work on, but also the words that you say, because words are very powerful and can also bring healing into people's lives. So typically after like an adjustment, I like to say, like in English, it's a little bit different than I do in Spanish, but basically like in English, a lot of times I like to tell people like, hey, your body's healing and functioning better today. Or, hey, little by little, you're gonna get better and better. Or if people kind of understand like the concept of like the power, the power that goes from your brain down your spinal cord out to your nerves, I feel a lot more comfortable telling them like, hey, power's on, body's healing. Right? Sometimes I say in there a little bit like, wait, what do you mean? And then I have to explain like, oh, this is the principle of chiropractic. Remember, we talked about it on the first day. And they're like, oh, okay. Right? So sometimes people need like repetition. And I don't know what the statistics say, but I just am relentless in the way that I communicate with patients in that I'm very repetitive, especially when patients don't believe that they can get better. I like to tell them, specifically my Spanish speakers, like, hey, like every single time you're here, your body's gonna heal more and more. So I'll give you a couple of my phrases that I use. You can decide to use them if you want, or you can kind of come up with your own. Or if you have one that you want me to translate for you, just feel free to message me and I'd be more than happy to do that for you. So I'll give it to you right now. So patient gets adjusted and I tell him, el poder de curación or el poder de sanación está dentro de ti. And they're like, amen. Which means like, hey, the power of healing is within you. And a lot of times my patients that are a little bit more religious, sometimes Spanish speakers, typically they're like Catholic, I would say, more than Lutheran, but that may be changing in the coming years. But usually they say like amen, like they get it, it's kind of like a blessing. I'm by no means trying to like preach to patients or like try to like convert them to Christianity or Lutheran, because I myself go to church, but it's just a saying that I really like to say. I feel like it's unique. Another one that I like to use, especially for patients that are in pain, and let's say they're like in acute pain, I'll tell them, poco a poco vas a mejorar. That's it. And I say it with like actual, like meaning it, like little by little, you're gonna get better. Even though they might not believe me the first day or the second day, little by little. I mean, we know like chiropractic helps the body heal. Like this is what we do. We know that the majority of cases, patients are going to feel better in some way, shape, or form. So that's another one I like to use. If I feel like I had a great adjustment that day, sometimes I'll go excelente ajuste, or I'll go bien ajuste. Hasta la próxima, right? Yeah, so those are three phrases that I like to use. I don't want to go too far into depth and kind of the phrasing, but I really keep it simple. I say the same things over and over and over again, because we have to remember as healthcare professionals that patients are coming in and we're only seeing them for that little tidbit. And for that 10, 15, 20 minutes that they're in their office, if that's the only thing that they hear that empowers them, they need to be told that over and over and over again. Even though for us it might be boring or monotonous, it's really impactful for patients in order to really empower them with our words. I think it's really important. Versus adjustment. Okay, we're done. Next appointment, ready. Like, this is so boring and so empty, like as far as a patient experience. So really take advantage of the time, each moment that you have with patients, because it's very limited. So I'm gonna sign off for now, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the phrasing that I use for empowering patients. And until next video, have a blessed day, guys.